I actually do think there's a minimum starting budget for starting online arbitrage on Amazon, and here's exactly why. You're gonna have some expenses in this business. With Amazon, as a brand new seller, you're probably looking at about $200 a month in just operating expenses. This could even be a lot more if you have no supplies. But just in terms of like your pro account, your couple softwares, your basic supplies like your poly bags, all that kind of stuff, tape, you're probably looking at about $200 a month. It could obviously be a little bit less, it could be a little bit more. That's not the point of this video. But this means that you have to make at least enough money to cover those expenses. Otherwise you're just losing money or you're just running a non-profit. So if you're only starting with $500 for inventory, well, that $500 is probably not even going to make you enough to cover your expenses. Spend $1,000 on inventory and you're probably covering your expenses, but those expenses are going to be half of your profits. You're going to have terrible margins. The good thing is that these operating expenses as far as softwares pretty much remain the same throughout. Yeah, you'll add a couple different tools as you really scale up that you'll spend a bit more money on, but your keep-on seller ramp price is going to remain the same if you're doing $1,000 to spend or if you're doing $100,000 to spend a month. The only one factor that will increase is going to be your supplies you need, because you need more supplies for more inventory. But the reason I think it's important to start with more money is because you need those operating expenses to be a tiny fraction of your profits, nothing close to half of it. This is why, in my opinion, I think a really nice sweet spot for doing online arbitrage is probably around $3,000. This will cover your expenses, allow you to test a lot of different products, and actually make a good profit to start reinvesting back in the business to start compounding.